Hey there, Gemini. Halshay here with the Scorpionic Leo, and I'm here today to give you your reading for the second half of January 2019. So that'll be from the 15th to the 31st of January. Here we have the Voyager Tarot deck. It's very beautiful, one of my favorites. And so we're going to go ahead and get started, pull a few cards. So Gemini, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope that the first part of January has gone really well for you. I hope that you enjoyed those eclipses at the very beginning of January, and we are coming up with some pretty soon. So you actually, whatever you're doing it right, because we just pulled your very first, your 3 cards all at once. So thank you for being so efficient, Gemini. So the first card that we have is aspiration. So it looks like you guys have been really reaching for the stars lately. You've been really setting your sights high. You've been really grasping for as high as you possibly can go. I'm really being drawn to this part right here with the sun shining through the clouds. And so it looks like you're being a light for a lot of people around you. You're being a source of brightness and energy for those around you. I'm also being drawn to this color right here, which is red, which is has a lot to do with the root chakra. So maybe you've been working on feeling more grounded within yourself, more grounded within your own realities. I also see red here and red here. So that's telling me that you've been doing a really good job of taking care of yourself and not living in the fear mindset. So I would like to congratulate you on that, Gemini. You've been doing a really good job, okay? With that, we'll move on to the next card, which is the Fool Child. So this is all about having a new way of operating. This is all about having a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, a new way of doing things. I'm being really drawn to this face here because, Geminis, I love you guys. You guys are so playful and so happy all the time. It seems like you just go with the flow, and I really appreciate that. I also see more red here, so it's telling me you're feeling really grounded, really secure, and really with yourself. There's this bird flying right here, so it's looking like right now you're probably ready to take off in a new direction, take off in a new venture. Maybe you're starting a new business, starting a new relationship. Maybe you're just starting a new aspect of yourself. I also see these flowers up here, so it's telling me that you're really coming into a time and period of self-growth and blooming. And this Fool Child energy is playful. It's where a lot of creation comes from. It's a new place. You know, it's a new place of centeredness, I'm hearing. It looks like whatever you were doing with this aspiration, these big goals that you set for yourself, perhaps back in 2019, or excuse me, perhaps back in 2018, you set your sights for 2019 pretty high, and it required you to do some internal reflection and healing, perhaps, to make yourself feel more secure because your sights are so high. And this is telling me that you are now ready to move into that new energy with this Fool Child, okay? I'm also starting to see a lot of blue here. Perhaps you are doing something new with your voice. Maybe you're learning to express yourself more clearly. Maybe, you know, singing, expression of any kind. So writing, art, anything like that. It's looking like that's going to be a really great thing for you to incorporate into your current life, okay? You also have, the last card you have is Brilliance. So that's a really great sign. These are all very beautiful crystals. Look at this lovely firework that's coming out here. So whatever you're doing, Geminis, it's really working out for you. Again, I'm being drawn more to the red. That's telling me that you feel very secure. If you don't feel secure yet, you will in the future. This card is in the future placement, and it's telling me that, like, I'm gonna sit with this card for a moment because, Geminis, your energy is coming in pretty quick, and I want to make sure that I give you all the right information, okay? I'm hearing use your intuition, especially with this purple. So it looks like you're going on a new journey where your intuition is going to be really highlighted right now. I'm hearing think. I'm hearing think about your actions right now. Make sure you are thinking clearly about your brilliance. Stay grounded while you're going through this process. Light up the skies with your energy. Yeah, that's all I'm getting off of this card. So it seems like wherever you're going, Gemini, it's very beautiful. Lots of peace and recognition coming your way. So that's something that we all aspire to have. So I'm really proud of you for whatever you've been able to do. Maybe you're doing some traveling. I almost see like a city skyline right here. Maybe you're traveling to some new places. Maybe you're considering moving. Whatever it is, Gemini, that you're planning on doing, there's a lot of new energy coming into you, okay? So you should feel very proud of yourself. A new direction, a new way of being. You know, it's going to bring you a lot of brilliance, a lot of beauty, and a lot of happiness too. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a few cards from the traditional Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Okay. I'm curious about what you're aspiring on. I always love to hear about people's dreams and ideas. 3 shuffles, please, for our beautiful Geminis. The Gemini energy is really calming to me. There's something that's so playful about your energy. It's a lot easier for me to deal with the world when I'm around Geminis, because you guys lighten the mood, and that's something like what this Fool child is saying. You know, perhaps you felt like people have disregarded this aspect of you, but I'm here to tell you that this aspect of you, this playful energy, this Fool child energy is so potent and so powerful, and has the capability of alleviating so much worry in the world. So you should really embrace that aspect of yourself, okay? You're doing a really good job, and you're headed in the right direction, definitely. I see that for you. These aspirations are definitely within your reach, especially if you continue to maintain this Fool child, this playful attitude. You know, the interesting thing is that there's a lot of hands reaching up here too. If you can see that, there's a lot of hands reaching up here. So it seems like, you know, your aspirations with this hand reaching up, and your childish, and that's not bad, by the way. Being childish is not a bad thing at all. Your childish ways, so your playful ways, are going to help you reach the highest highs. And you know what's really funny is that I just noticed that this thing that I thought was a bird over here is actually a person jumping. This is like the bottom of someone's feet, like looking up. So it looks like you're jumping, you're taking perhaps maybe a leap of faith into the future. And I see this Fool child is looking kind of like, oh, I don't know, I don't really know about that. But I'm here to tell you, Gemini, that there's no need to doubt. You'll have everything it takes. As long as you use your intuition and follow through, you'll make it, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and pull a few cards for you. Let's get at least three cards, please, for our beautiful Geminis. 3 cards, please, for our beautiful Geminis. Father, Spirit, Holy Spirit, 3 cards for our beautiful Geminis, please. Sometimes it takes a little while for them to decide what they want to tell you. Oh, too many. So yeah, it looks like with this aspiration and the 7 of Pentacles, you've really been investing in yourself, investing in a business, investing in a relationship, investing in something. You've really been putting in the work, Gemini, especially in the first part of this year so far, just the first few weeks that we've had. I can tell that you've been really taking some forward movement. And you know what's interesting is for a lot of the other signs, I feel like there's been a lot of past type energies coming through, but it seems like whatever you were dealing with in the past, positive or negative, it just isn't a part of your life anymore. Yeah, see, with this 6 of Swords, it's telling me that whatever was in the past that was perhaps bothering you or just not serving you any longer, you've left behind. You have left that behind. Can I get some more cards, please? So I'm curious about what you're feeling a little apprehensive about, perhaps, with this Fool child, this new energy. And new energy always does feel kind of, well, it's new. you know. And when you start off on new ventures, it can be a little nerve-wracking. So this is the Empress card. So this is telling me that you're really sitting in your power right now. The Empress is someone who's very fertile in their ideas, who's very fertile, you know, could be regarding pregnancies, could be regarding, you know, you can be pregnant with an idea, you can be pregnant with a business venture, you can be pregnant with lots of things, man or woman. It's a stage of incubation almost, but you're really sitting there in your power and you're looking good. All right, let's get some more about this Brilliance card, please, for our beautiful Geminis. I'm really being drawn to her dress here. Oh, her dress is so beautiful. It almost looks like some kind of fruit. Yeah, she's wearing a dress of like strawberries, and her crown is stars. And this strawberry dress is really, it's bringing an element of playfulness to an Empress. You know, the Empress card, I seem to feel very serious about it, but with your energy, this playfulness that you have going on is really going to pay off for you because it's very attractive. People love, 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 love lighthearted individuals, and you, Gemini, are definitely lighthearted right now, but you have direction. So when you can apply your lightheartedness and direction, you're really going to get somewhere, okay? Can I get some more cards, please, for our beautiful Geminis? So yeah, whatever it is that you're working on, maybe it's a new idea with this Page of Swords. So you have a new idea coming in, maybe even communication. It seems like I'm feeling, though, that it's an internal idea that you have about, maybe you have a brilliant idea. Are you the one that's going to come up with the next, like, flipper spinner or whatever those things are and make, like, a random $500 million off of some crazy, childish, foolish idea that is really new and really lighthearted that everybody wants to be a part of? Maybe. Maybe, Gemini. Seems like you're on the brink of something. You're on the verge of something. Can I get some more? Can I clarify the Page of Swords, please? Clarify the Page of Swords, please. I feel like with the Empress energy you guys are sitting in, you know what you're on to. Maybe you have a lot of good ideas with the Seven of Cups. And it's funny because we already pulled the Seven of Pentacles. So maybe you're investing yourself in multiple ideas right now, many of which have the potential to be successful. All right. I'm going to see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah. You know, Gemini, if you're feeling, with this Nine of Wands, if you're feeling a little hesitant about next moves, if you're feeling like you need to hoard and hold on to all of the creative ideas that you have, my suggestion would be to choose one. Pick the one that you think is going to be the most beneficial for the world, okay? Yeah, and right below it, right underneath at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands, which tells me you're progressing, you're making moves, everything that you need, communication, ideas, resources is coming to you now. These wands tend to be related to creative endeavors, creative powers, creative potentials, and I feel like you, Gemini, definitely have tapped into something big here, okay? You're doing a good job. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a oracle card or two, or however many want to come out from this Keepers of the Light deck. One of my favorites, very beautiful. Can I get one or however many cards for the oracle? Let's see what the oracle cards want to say for you, Gemini. Yeah, there's this really peaceful sitting knowledge, awareness around you. This guy's name, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. You can read it for yourself. It starts with an M. Melchizedek. I'm sorry. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. So I think that you already know kind of what's going on, but you need a little bit more time before you make a final decision, it seems like. And I'm being told that there's another oracle card that wants to come out for you, so just bear with me for a moment, okay? Let's see. Oh my gosh, all these names I can't pronounce. The Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So this is, I feel this Gemini energy coming through so heavily in this. you are ready to express yourself. You're ready to let yourself out into the world. You're ready to tap into your intuition, and you're ready to go, okay, Gemini? So this is feeling like you really have it all right now, and I am really happy for you. Dance with the sacred rhythm of life. Yes. So go out there, use your full child energy, and, you know, create through your sacred dance of life. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for being here today. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell if you liked it, and I'll see you in February. Okay, thank you so much.